sassy.
I'm ready. So ready. Bro, I must be ready. Yeah, I feel so ready. And my heart so heavy. Can't let go, won't let me. Though I move so steady.
Why men want us to follow them when they don't know where the hell they're going? You know, they say you need to listen. You need to listen to me, and then they don't have a plan. They don't have a blueprint of where they're going. So why should women follow a man if you don't know where you're going?
You got social media that's telling people this is acceptable now. You can go outside with your bonnet on your head.
Yes.
Yeah,
to the beach.
That's the bonnet.
To the beach with the bonnet on your head at the beach.
So if you're a real woman, you don't want no bad boy. I'm talking about a real woman don't want nobody. She trying to have a peace of mind, trying to raise something and build something.
Would you ever have a threesome with another woman?
Of course, if you want to do
Would you have one with another man?
Of course, if you want to do it.
Wow.
You're no fun for me. What sign are you?
Hello. Welcome to Talk Shows Divas of Atlanta, where we're streaming live right here on Facebook worldwide. I'm your co-host, Alexis, and I'm glad that you're able to join us today. And sitting next to my right here is my co-host, Diva K. Renee.
That's right, honey. Say the diva 2 times, child.
Girl, you
One,
looking,
two.
You're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking
Thank you.
You're looking fabulous.
I am feeling super duper fabulous. Just to let you know. Okay. Thank you.
We're glad we're here today for you guys. We're glad that you're able to join us. To my left, she said, "Don't say too much."
This technical part.
She's doing the technical part.
Hello.
This beautiful Dana. How you doing, sweetie?
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Okay, let me. We're live, so I got to switch mics. Check one. We're glad you're able to join us today, and we're glad we're here with you guys. And what's been going on, ladies? I know we're on just a little short intro, so we didn't do February, so it's March. I said March Madness, but what you been doing? What you been up to?
Oh my God.
Just a little bit.
This
just a
is
little
like
bit.
The time has been going by so fast. Let me just say that. I'm
Yes.
still trying to get used to the whole time change thing.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm kind of still upside down, if you will. But anyway, I just want to I want to say something real quick.
Sure.
Yes. To the TLA, which is the Ageless Beauties modeling group. They lost one of their models, which affects the entire model community. Okay. This lady, Santa Kerr, was a model with us. She actually made 51 on Friday, and she passed away on Friday.
Oh, wow.
So I just want to send out my condolences and my prayers to her family and friends, and also the entire TLA community, and just want to say that my heart is with you guys, and I will be there to support. I don't know what else I wanted to say.
Yeah,
that was
our
really important.
from Talk Show Divas of Atlanta.
Yes,
oh, wow,
definitely.
That's
so
really...
anyway, I've just been trying to get myself together. Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. So, cooling out, chilling out, and kind of I got a good balance right now. So it's really good. Yeah. So thank you. How you doing, girl?
I just been doing self-care.
Alexis.
Self-care.
Yes.
Self-care. So that's all I've been doing. I've been taking care of me.
Yes,
honey.
2023 is all
2023
about me.
is all about me.
Yes.
So that's what I've been doing, taking care of me, guys. But that's about it. And Dana she's blossomed. She's beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
Dana is glowing. What's going on with you? Why you so glowing? You're glowing, Dana.
Because I slept all weekend.
Listen to her.
Okay, come on, girl. Sleeping beauty.
I got some
beautiful.
All right,
appreciate
beauty.
it. And I say this disclaimer every time, but I'm paying attention, y'all. I'm just trying
She's
to
paying
send
attention.
these links out, and we can't get the link until the show begins.
Right.
So that's why it always seems like I'm looking at my phone, but I'm really just trying to make sure y'all watching. But good to see y'all, ladies. Y'all look beautiful, blinging and everything. I didn't get that we wearing black notice, but that's okay because
Child, look, that's my go-to color. Just know it. It's the go-to color.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, it's National Women History Month.
Yes.
Everybody know? Do y'all know this is National History Month for women?
Yes.
Women's History Month, yeah.
Yeah, and where every woman has a story. We all have a story.
Lord have mercy.
It's about magnifying magnificent women.
Yes.
So do y'all do anything for Women's History Month? Because I do certain little things. Do y'all do anything? We celebrate women this month. We celebrate women.
Yes, we're celebrating women. I think it's very important that we celebrate women
and empower each
and
other.
history.
Yeah. Yes.
To go back to those women that paved the way for us to be who we are today. So I think it's very important to shout out the women who are doing their thing, and to remember those women who have gone before us.
Yes.
To make sure that we can walk,
Yes.
kind of stress free.
Yes.
In certain paths. So I think it's a great way to honor those
it
ladies,
really is.
and
Yes.
as we are today, to honor each other, to love and empower each other. So I wanted to say something about that, and I lost it. But
It's okay. It's okay.
yes, I am doing
happens to me
something.
all
That's
the
what I
time.
wanted to say. I am doing something.
Okay.
On the 26th of March, one of my very good friends is having a women's sister circle.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Sounds
I am
nice.
excited about being involved in that. And then I celebrated one of my friend's birthday on Friday, and it was just all of us ladies. They had some guys there too, but we took some pictures. And for Women's Day, which I think was March 7th, I just posted a bunch of pictures of me
you
with a
did.
bunch of
Yeah,
ladies,
very nice. Yeah.
old and new, and just women that I've rubbed shoulders with. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and for the younger
Yes.
community to see
Yeah.
that there are people out there they can look up to. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's so much great women out here, great women own
There are.
businesses, because
Yes.
I participate in that too.
Well,
And I
girl,
go to this coffee shop with a woman owns her business, and go just get some knowledge. It's good to
Yes.
get knowledge from
I
older
agree.
people, from
Mhm.
elders. So it's been a great month. It's been a
It
great
has
month. It's been a
been.
great month.
And it's not over yet. So
No, it's not
we
over.
got
Just
more
beginning.
fun to have. We got
Yeah.
more ladies to impact
Yes.
and more ladies to meet, and just to have a good time and tell your story, share stories. And
We have a lot of stories.
Yeah, we have a lot of stories.
We have a lot of
Lord.
stories.
Yes. What about you, Diva Dana?
I found the link. I just found
Yay!
the link. Yeah,
She
everybody
found the
was
link.
texting me. I got the link, y'all.
Okay.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
And speaking of women, to jump right into it, because we were talking about on our chat, as far as about the lady that went to Mexico and was kidnapped, and her friends were murdered, and she went there to do a BBL. And and to speak of BBL, we have some special guests coming on later on. You just gotta wait for it. It's gonna be really, really
You gotta
great.
wait
It's
for
gonna
it.
be really, really great. Got two
Yes.
special guests coming on later. But let's talk about the drug cartel.
Oh,
Women going into Mexico and having procedures done.
Okay.
That was a sad situation. I know you was very passionate about it. So let's talk about it.
Because
Okay,
it just bothers me because sometimes we plan things and we want to do things for ourselves, and we really don't think everything all the way through
That's true.
as women. And I think as this woman was planning to go and have this
She was getting a
this
BBL.
procedure done. Oh, she was getting a BBL.
Yeah, she was going to get a BBL
Okay.
done.
Okay, as you plan to do that, and when I was looking at the story, it's like these towns or cities in Mexico that I have never heard of. Listen,
Yeah.
I went to Cancun last year for my birthday, and I was like really looking around and really being very, cautious and all this stuff. And so, check your levels of traveling.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't know if I seen all the pictures of the guys that were with her, but I mean, your gangster means nothing to them because
true.
they gangster. I'm
really
just
are.
saying, and they're gonna do whatever they need to do, and then to do whatever it is that they're doing, because I don't know, but it is a life of crime. It's a life that will kill you. They really do not care. Then they said it was like a case of mistaken identity.
That's what they said.
Huh?
Yeah, and they turned the guys in.
Girl,
It's like,
please.
I don't know. It's like
mistaken identity of who?
And they was warned not to go over there. But I think they've been over there before.
They had been over there before.
So, guys, will you go to Mexico to get a procedure done? I mean, is it that important to get a BBL? We like to hear from you. Just let us know. I mean, why?
I didn't even know Mexico was the new spot to get surgery. I thought it was always a DR or something like that. I'm like, we're going to Mexico
DR is
now?
not the greatest place either, but if you're going
back in the day used to go.
Child, let me tell you, I'll either stay here or go to Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Those are my places.
Or LA.
If I ever get money to cut this stomach off, that's where I would be.
So you gonna cut it off and put it on your butt?
No. I'm good with that part. Like I posted something, you may not have seen it on Facebook, and I put, forget about a BBL. I mean, I need new knees and a new back. I mean, I don't need no butt. Hey, I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna be with me, you gotta be happy with it too. But this stomach gotta go. But anyway. I wouldn't go overseas for that. I've heard some horror stories that are close to me. But like you said, what would make it so important for you to go somewhere? Now, they got caught in the wrong neighborhood. Really, it can happen anywhere. But Mexico is definitely like the hot spot for drug cartel crime. And I've heard that they're harvesting body parts.
Yeah, I heard that too. It's like... I don't know, it's really deep. It's like if you're going over there, check the travel advisory.
Yes.
I mean, check and see if it's safe to go. I mean, make copies of your passport, your ID, give it to someone back home. I mean, just be cautious. It is so dangerous now.
We have a question, which actually it's not a silly question, but one of our viewers said, "What is a BBL?" I mean, we're gonna get into.
We're gonna get into. Yeah, I really
keep
didn't
watching.
Stay for the next segment.
Keep watching.
I want to go all in deep
because
we have someone coming in.
Few minutes, and we'll be able to get into the whole BBL trend, which is something that a lot of women, young and old, are getting into now.
Yeah,
plastic surgery.
Next segment, but I do want to ask as an actress here, Angela Bassett did not win the Oscar once again, lost it to Jamie Lee Curtis, and they were talking about her facial expression, and I'm like, are black women not allowed to be disappointed now? Because we ain't win after 40 years in the business? Like, so I just thought that was, you got an Oscar from me, Angela. Miss Angela.
We love you, Angela. So many people supported her by posting her picture on social media several times, and I was just really happy to see that. We support you and we love you, Angela. We know the amazing work that you have done in the acting community, and we definitely give you your flowers.
For sure. But there was a lot of talk in those Oscars because there was something else they was talking about.
And do you know what it was?
What was it? We're going to get into it?
I think so.
What is it, girl? Because I want to know.
Sierra, there was a party. So it was not, so let's clarify that too. It was not the Oscars that she wore this dress to. It was a party.
The after party.
And so everyone was talking about Sierra and the dress she wore. Thank you, as you see right here. So again, Oscar party. And they were talking to just about, of course, she's a married woman, 3 kids, right? Now, actually, the picture that they're showing now, I wanted to give context because, again, it was not for the Oscars. It was for a party. Correct. And the theme of the party was barely there. I'm just saying. So I saw the drama, but what do you ladies think? And we have our male guests. I can't wait to hear what they think.
Because a lot of men was bashing Russell Wilson. It's like, you let her go out there like that. But she's an entertainer. The dress is fine to me. I like sheer stuff. I can't wear it, but it's very, it's very sexy, and he looks happy. And why?
Very appreciative.
Right. It's like it's his woman. So it's like, are men insecure or what is it? It's like there's some questions we're gonna ask these guys when they come on in. It's like,
this is a married woman who is with her husband.
That's true.
Who works out. Who is an entertainer. She went to a party that was titled Barely There. What's the problem? If I was with my husband and I had on something like that, honey, listen, we doing the doggone thing. But people always got to have something to talk about. I don't get it. I didn't know it was the men.
So
it was more men than anything.
It was more men than anything.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure the
They
women
hate
were
Russell.
like, girl, you better go ahead on and
They're
do
jealous.
it. Because
I think they're
if
jealous.
I had that body, there you go, they jealous. Because if
Yeah.
I had
They
that
won't
body,
say
I'd
they
be
jealous.
doing it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So-
do we need some more men's opinions?
Yes,
we
we
need
do.
some more men's opinion here. Who's going to bring our first guest?
Yes.
We're going to bring in our first guest. He's an actor. He's a artist slash rapper. Okay. He created some BBL. I can't wait to talk to him.
Let's get it.
Orvalle.
Orvalle.
William. Orvalle. Come on in, Williams. Come on in, sir. Come on in. Come on in. Let him here. Come on in.
Shake that BBL. Shake that BBL. Shake that.
Okay. All right.
Shake that BBL. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it.
Okay.
Shake it. Shake that BBL.
I've been calling you
Shake
everything.
that
Correct me
BBL.
with your name. I'm so bad with names. I'm really bad with names. So forgive me, please. Tell us, where's the other mic?
Yeah. Pronounce it. Pronounce.
Pronounce. We got. We live. So hold on.
It's coming. Thank you.
Okay. Straighten me out.
It's pronounced Orvalle.
Orvalle. I've been saying Orvalle. I'm like, they're like Orvalle.
Last name Williams. First name Orvalle.
You have a little way for people to remember it. What do you normally
what's-
say
yeah.
on Instagram? You say Orvalle, like
Yeah, on my Instagram bio, I have it in the bio how to pronounce it. OR-VOW.
there you go.
Orvalle.
VOW.
That makes a lot of sense. I don't
Straight
call
to
you
the point.
everything under the sun. I ain't gonna tell you the other name. We'll tell you later. But anyway,
Hey, okay.
let's.
You know what?
So okay.
Let me say something about that. Okay.
Okay.
Orville Redenbacher.
Oh, I didn't even catch it to just now.
Orville Redenbacher
It's me.
made popcorn.
Yes. Okay.
Orvalle's making history.
I hear. Oh. All right.
My name is my name.
Okay.
right.
So we're glad that you're here.
Yes,
Tell us-
we are.
Tell our viewers a little bit about you. I know that you're an actor, and I know that you are an artist slash rapper. Okay, tell the viewers a little bit about you.
Yes, I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? 313. What up, though?
313.
You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
I'm an actor. I'm an artist. And right now I'm bi-coastal between LA and Atlanta.
L.A. and Atlanta. Let me stop. That's great. You know, I meant to do. I'm sorry. I meant to do a condolences to Lance Reddick. Condolences to him. I loved him in The Wire. You know, that was very devastating to hear. Very devastating to hear.
So
about it.
definitely.
Actress. So, you know.
Yeah, we met on set. He was a murderer. Can I just say real quick? This is one of the nicest guys I have met, just in general. But almost every character he plays are a murderer. Like they're deep, dark characters, and he gets into them.
I
really,
saw that.
really
I want to
good.
talk about that.
And it's crazy because I mean, this guy he don't curse, he don't drink. Like he's so straight, but the characters
Look at you. You don't drink us. Okay.
I don't drink or smoke.
well,
That's the
he
thing.
curses because we heard the song. Excuse me, but you know what I mean. Nice guy, but yeah, he was a you kidnapped a young girl or something in the episode that we were in, I believe.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I was a dark character in that.
But
one.
we've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
I saw a scene. You was on Law and Order.
Yes, I was.
That's my what? I cut my phone off on that. I saw you on there. You transform. That's a beautiful thing. How did you get into acting? What made you get into acting? What was your first?
Okay, so my background is I played sports my whole life. Played basketball and I ran track in college. I'm actually a Division I athlete.
Oh, listen to
Shout
me.
out
Okay.
to Oakland University
Oakland.
in Rochester, Michigan. That's where I graduated from. I ran track there.
Okay.
So my whole life I, played sports, played basketball. But when I was a child, I always did want to be an actor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't, basketball was my first love. So once I graduated college and I figured out that I wasn't going to the NBA, I end up getting a job at Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
Wow. I've never been.
Yes, and while I was there, I met a lot of people from the entertainment industry, and it just inspired me to be an actor. But I remember when I was growing up, y'all know I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
And my grandma loves the Temptations. You know what I'm saying? Temptations are from Detroit, Motown, all of that. So I used to watch that movie all the time growing up. And I just remember Leon's performance of David Ruffin.
The dark character.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. That really inspired me to want to be an actor. So shout out to Leon. I haven't met you yet, but true story. You were the first actor to really inspire me to want to do this.
Nice. I have a question for you. So you've made it. You're at the red carpet. You're going to one of these after parties, and your wife shows up with that dress that Sierra had on. How would you feel about that? I'd love to know your thoughts. Would you allow your significant other?
Yeah, so I heard y'all talking about it earlier. I didn't know the context. I didn't know that it was actually an after party.
Right. Most people don't. They just like to talk.
And you said the theme of the party was what again?
Barely there.
Barely there. To be honest,
But let's act like you didn't know that because, everyone had a whole lot to say and most people don't address that information. So just your woman. Can we show that dress one more time?
Show the dress.
And just, how would you feel y'all are side by side?
It doesn't bother me.
Because you're a strong man, aren't you? You what is it?
A
lot of men had a lot to say about this.
Me personally, I'm very secure with myself. Mm-hmm. But you have to acknowledge who you with.
Hello.
For one,
Context.
I work in the entertainment industry. It's Sierra. Yeah. She, to some, is a sex symbol. Yeah. Her brand is selling sex. And I just feel like that environment, I think it was appropriate for her to wear that.
But her kids, she's a mother.
Now, buffer, I'm not going to, I don't want my wife to wear that to Thanksgiving dinner with my mom. Or to church. I think there's a time and place, and I really think that was an appropriate event for her to do that.
So with your woman, that situation, it would just depend on the event.
Absolutely.
That you go. Because let's take out the celebrity. So you're not a red carpet, you're not a celebrity, but just in general, if you and your woman are going out for the night, and we're not going to say that dress, but do you have a problem with provocatively?
I know that women want to feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? As I've gotten older, I've learned a little bit about women. You know what I'm saying? And it's just in y'all's genetic and DNA to feel sexy.
Yeah, especially with their person. I mean, you like you said, it depends on who you're with. Mm-hmm. So if I'm with my man, I already feel sexy, but now I feel even more sexy because I feel like, I'm really proud to be with him. Yeah. And I want him to feel like, dang, this is my woman. You understand what I'm saying? So I just think I agree with that 100%.
I'm so glad, too. But and the only thing I have to say is I think you said it, that you know who you're with. So if you're with Churchy Sue and then she pops out like that, that could surprise you.
Right.
But if this is your woman, you already kind of know what she got in her wardrobe. Relax.
Yeah, he knew before. He knew days before that she was going to wear that anyway. So
I said he probably picked it out.
He probably did.
I got pollen. Anyway, guys, call in 470-251-4707. Give us a call while I cough this pollen out.
And I'm going to add something to that because we have another guest, so I just want to get one more thing out. So let's just say you're a regular woman, not celebrity. You have this nice, sexy, whatever, but you had a BBL. Because it's a little different. Sierra is slim. She's shaped like a model. So what if that?
It is very different.
If you had I don't know, the names, I'm sure, of some of the, how would that feel if you had a woman built like that, dressed provocatively?
So, first off, that's my type.
And what is a BBL, by the way? Let the audience know.
Okay, so to answer your question, what is a BBL? BBL is short for Brazilian butt lift.
Y'all got it?
Brazilian butt lift.
So
what is the process?
It's where it's a surgery. It's where women transfer. I like to call it transferring savings to checking.
You smile when you say that.
Checkings. I love it.
It's when they transfer savings
to checkings.
You know what I'm saying? So in essence, it is natural because it is your own body fat.
So
that was good.
That
shit ain't natural.
So you wrote a song.
I did.
About BB.
It's the BBL.
We gotta go back to what he said. That's actually his type. So what were you?
Oh, you did say
that? He did.
Yeah. So
okay.
That was the second question.
What's your type?
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So if a woman don't have a big butt, you don't really like her. Are you single? Are you married? Or you in a relationship?
Well, because that makes a difference with the way you ask the questions. You don't have to give.
You don't mind us asking that, right? Are you single? Are you married? Are you dating? Or?
I'm in a relationship right now.
Oh, he's in a relationship, ladies. Okay. She got a big butt?
She is a very voluptuous, curvy
monogamous
woman.
relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we don't know because
Of course.
You lived in LA for a little while.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? We locked in.
Y'all locked in. So when you met her, she had the BBL?
No, she actually doesn't have plastic surgery. She naturally has.
Look how he smiles when
He's like visual. I love
Oh,
it.
he is like thinking about that. Like, damn.
So, but to me, still that makes a difference because she's that way naturally, and the BBLs just normally tend to be more extra. So you wouldn't mind.
I've dated women with BBLs.
And it was fun for you.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
No matter how you get it, ladies, he likes them.
So what made you come up with this song? Tell us how you was sitting in the bed, or it's like start thinking about the butt. Since we talking about the butt, let's talk about the butt. Because your song is a really good song. I know it's a very popular song, and it's out there. And what is it, #1 in the?
It's coming. I'm actually gonna shoot a music video to his song, so it's gonna be a viral moment. Just wait for that.
So what made you come up with this song?
So honestly, again, I thick, curvy, big booty women is my physical type for a woman. So that's just what I'm into. I always wanted to make an ass shaking song.
An ass shaking song, okay.
And I just know, like right now, it's just the trend is the BBLs.
So can we hear a little bit of it? Like, you need some music, or can we just
hopping on the trend?
Can we hear a little bit of it?
Can we
hear a little bit of? Can you play some music back there? We want to hear a little bit live. Let's go, baby.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Now that y'all know what it is.
Shake that BBL. Shake that BBL. Shake that BBL. Shake that BBL. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake that BBL. Shake that BBL. She got 1,000 cc's up in both cheeks. She just made her OnlyFans for the Super. She got her cash app tag in her bio. She just flew to Miami from Chicago. Every time she posts a pic, she go viral. That's because she got that BBL, that life up. You should see how that booty twerking on her gram.
Thank you so much. That was actually good. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm triggered though, as a smaller natural woman. I'm triggered. Like no. Anyway, we have another guy that we need his opinion too. That we should bring him on.
or we'll just ask both. We have another special guest. We're gonna bring him in. This is JackTre. JackTre Wallace is the owner of Status Network.
That's where we at. Hello. That's where we at.
Hey. I got a little pollen in my throat.
What's happening? Can we get
What's
the
going on?
JackTre
How you
intro?
doing?
Need a mic over there.
How you doing? You want to tell the viewers who you are, and thank you for joining Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. We appreciate you always.
This is a rare moment.
This
Right,
is a rare
I don't
moment.
get on this side of the camera much. I'm usually on that side of the camera. But I've been looking at you ladies' show a few times. I
You
knew
like
was
it?
gonna be fun, yeah.
Yeah, we have fun,
Y'all
don't
be
we?
lit on her.
Look,
Y'all
I
be
had
lit.
to bring this. We have fun. Like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Definitely. But,
Thank you, like she said, for
thank you
joining
so
us
much.
because you look good on camera. You need to think
Look
about
at you. You look, yeah.
Yeah, but they know the rule is the Status Network is don't wear blue.
But we can't
I
tell.
was doing so much
Yeah,
today.
we can't tell.
That's because I got a great producer back there that's actually making it look
Shout
good.
out.
Shout out to
JoJo.
JoJo.
Yeah, so if you ever at Status, don't wear blue. It throws
Don't
the
wear
camera
blue.
off. Yeah.
What's the other color? Purple?
Yeah, purple kind of messes up too.
So-
So she knows. But I
and
didn't.
anything shiny.
Yeah, you know that rule, right?
So tell Mr. Wallace, tell the viewers what is Status Network. Tell us about your Status Network and
Basically,
what you offer out here.
Status Network is no, but it's a production company. We do a lot of different video projects. Like produce this wonderful show.
Thank you so much.
We do live remotes. We do. We also have a radio station. Status Network been in existence since 2018, but I've been doing this since 2013. So you guys need a place to bring your podcast, or need somebody to go film something. Just Google Status Network. You'll see the reviews.
So this is his baby, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all want to check our podcast here? This is a great place to be. We love it. We love this place.
They have multiple rooms. So
Yeah.
go on his site and everything. You can get a tour, digital tour.
Well, I'm actually statusnetwork.net.
Okay.
I'm actually working on now another building.
Okay.
Where it's gonna be, you know what? I'm not gonna tell all the secrets. It's gonna be
Okay.
it's gonna be this times 10. It's gonna be a better place for creators. Just stay tuned to Status Network. Just Google us.
Stay tuned to Status Network. Check out Status Network on everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They're everywhere. Google. Just Google them.
Everywhere, everything.
It's a great place to be.
So first of all, though, I really appreciate you ladies for even having me on y'all show. I really do.
Yes.
I was honored to be asked to be a guest on here.
All right.
Have you.
And hear your opinions.
Yes.
Now here we go.
Now we're gonna get down to it since
we finna get you now.
We're gonna be clean. We're gonna be clean here.
No, we're
y'all
not.
looking at me, y'all ready for me?
You heard Mr. Orvalle's take on the
BBL. So you like
and the dress wear for your woman.
You know, you should hear if your woman had the dress on.
I think people just hate.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to know who she is, who he is, and just because of all us talking about it and everybody else, they probably made another meal or two just by people just talking about it.
That's
so
true.
I don't know if it was a stunt, but it was a vanity affair. At a vanity affair, that's what you do. She just did it well.
She did. And to say that, because someone said, you know, oh, Russell's on and he's thinking this. I said, Russell. Thoughts are so far removed from Sierra. I'm like, trust me, he is not thinking about that.
You don't think they was sitting there at home when he seen her get dressed? You don't think that man got enough pull in his house to say, "Hey, baby, I don't like that," or, you know, I don't.
We don't know what she turned down.
Right, could have been right. Who's to say he didn't pick the outfit out for her?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
He seems very supportive of her at all times.
He is.
So do y'all ever tell y'all woman what to wear? I mean, do you
I
say,
suggest.
baby, don't? You suggest?
If it's I like to see her in certain things,
Okay,
I
see
try
her
to
in
pay
certain
attention to her body so I would know, baby, them jeans you had on last time or whatever, that looks good. Or this event, vice versa.
Right.
My favorite color on the woman is black.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Black
I always
BBL.
I always tell, you know,
Your woman put some black on.
women, I'm like, if you wear that black,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay. So, Mr. Wallace, Jack, let me call you JackTre.
Jack could be fine.
Jack, okay. Do you like women BBL? We talking about BBLs. How, do y'all think women got? Because a lot of women seem like they having a lot of cosmetic surgery done. Do y'all think as men, women are insecure? What's going? Because we're trying to figure. Well, not we. I'm trying to figure out why women are having a lot of cosmetic. Are they trying to get a man's attention? Are they insecure? Okay. Oh, he want to jump on in. Come on. Give it to
Again,
us.
like I said earlier, I think it goes back to women want to feel sexy.
Right. So they don't feel sexy
I don't
with their body without cosmetic?
Evidently not.
Maybe not. I don't even think they really do it for the validation for men. I think they do it
For
because
themselves.
they're trying to find their inner peace, I guess, and happiness with how they look. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, the BBLs have gotten so common
He
nowadays.
smiles when he talk about that BBL. I mean, this is here.
The BBL expert over here.
It's funny because I joke around with some of my friends. Like I call BBL sew-ins at this point because they just so common with women.
Sew in.
A sew-in.
Weave sew-ins?
A sew-in.
Sew-in.
Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, she got a sew-in.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just getting so common.
It is getting
that
common.
women are just
That
getting
natural bodies are shocking now. So actually now, with natural-bodied women, like, and by the way, because you have to now set apart for that group, because
We love y'all too.
I kind of disagree.
Okay.
I think women, most, not all, most of them do it for the men. I mean,
I'm going to speak on
I
that,
say
too.
when you do something like that so drastic to your body, and I have no problem with it. I love looking at a nice woman. I don't care if she had it done or whatever.
Right.
But I gotta say, if she do it,
Do it right.
I mean, she doing it for a man. Some women do it just for themselves, but I say the most of them will do it to look good for a man.
I think it's multiple reasons.
It's multiple reasons.
Yeah,
I ran
I
into
agree.
A guy that's at the police station. He said a lot of women come there and they have the BBL done. They're stripping and they're making their money with their bodies. And so he says all day long they're coming in getting licensed to strip. So y'all out there stripping for with your BBLs and they sell it. They selling. They on TikTok and they're doing a lot of stuff with their butts.
Wow.
If women weren't monetizing off of this, it wouldn't be so big.
That's true.
Really?
Why is it so big? Because it's clearly getting them the attention or whatever they're looking
That's what I was gonna say. Definitely the attention getter
for. I made a whole song about it.
for whatever.
One hit, here you go.
So
you say you tend to think it's mainly for the gaze of men, which I can, again, I don't know if they think that's the main reason. But I do just want to just thank
Say what now?
girl, where you saw that at?
I'm sorry. That came behind me. I'm like, wait, did she just say? But I just want to acknowledge the comments this time because someone said it didn't have to be hate, according to Sierra. I just don't like the dress. So, and then
Okay.
shout out to everybody for watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Niecy,
watching.
William, Desi. We have Alvin, Maya, Anthony, Brian.
What's
thank
up,
you so
Alvin?
much.
That's my
Thank
brother.
you.
So continue.
Yeah, y'all was shocked when I said that. There are men getting BBLs. They getting injections.
Why would they do that?
I'm not a man. I don't know, but it's like they want attention or they're.
I mean,
I don't know. I just
Right.
I see it on
They
I
can't
see it
do
on Instagram. They're getting their shots done in their bottom. Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't see no straight man doing nothing like that. I don't see. I don't see.
Why would he do
mean,
it, right?
I have no idea. Guys, call in 470-251-4707. If you have any questions for Jack, Mr. Williams, or any other divas, please call in. So, yeah, I don't know about the BBL. I think I might get a BBL.
Girl.
I
Shake
mean,
it.
I just say
Shake it.
if you
Shake
do, just make it fit your body.
Yeah, because
Now,
this is
that's just like
yeah.
anything, like he said, compared to a sew-in or something, it still have to look good.
Yeah,
Just
I
because you get
agree.
it, don't make it.
Yeah,
And I would add, if you're going to do it, be safe.
That's
Yeah.
another thing.
Yeah.
Some people have died from getting it
Yes, you
done.
already
Yeah.
have to have some physical good health before you
Yes,
do
you do.
this. Do your research.
That's
research.
true. Right,
Yeah.
doctor.
The BBL is the most dangerous surgery.
No,
Yes.
I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
looked
Yes.
that up. People are dying.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Then
And
they getting it reversed too. A lot
Wow.
of them getting reversed.
Didn't K Michelle do that?
She had a reverse. Yeah. It's like because some of them it be so big and the cast on it, they don't fit.
I don't know if K. Michelle had a BBL. I think she had
She had
butt
something else?
shots.
Oh, she had shots. Okay.
Oh, okay.
so one of them didn't have to have them taken out. Somebody had
It
something
was
taken
K- I
out. It
think
was on a
K.
reality
Michelle.
show too.
Yeah, I think it was K.
So they
Checking-
had to
checking
actually have
to
it
say.
taken out because it got messed up or something. So check this out. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't need it. I don't think a woman. I mean, maybe she. I don't know. She doing it for a man, doing it for herself. Whatever the reason is, I personally don't need it.
So what do you think suggests to what's sexy to y'all? What's sexy? I know you said a black dress. What's sexy to you in a woman? What turns you on? Let's go there because we need to.
I like just slim women with a nice shape. That's just my thing. With a nice little plump.
Diva Dana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like I said, beauty in the eye of the beholder. I mean, just
So
what I
what
like.
turns you off about a woman?
I don't like. Well, it get to turn off. It's more the intellect. I mean, I can have a conversation. I'm attracted to the slim woman.
Yeah.
But when I get to talking to a woman, her intellect can take over all that. If I can have a great conversation and we really talk about some things, some business, she's not just talking about some reality show.
Right.
Now I'm interested. Now we can talk about some things. So I might look past anything else.
For me, the sexiest thing on a woman is her confidence. That is sexy.
I heard that.
Ladies.
Tell these women because
Ladies.
a lot of women. Let me tell you something. A lot of women having issues about finding a man. I get calls all day long. Well, not all day, all the time. I can't find nobody. What is women not doing? Because it's like I'm. We was on the chat. I told I'm drained. What's going on that women can't find a good man? Because I know it's a lot of good men out here. It's a lot of good men out here. I don't know why these women can't find a good man. It's like, what do you think these women out here doing wrong? They sleeping with them too quick? Come, please tell the viewers because they need to know. They need some help out there.
Well,
Because they need to know.
All I like to say is probably just they not matching themselves up right. Because there's some men out here, but you might be going after the wrong type of man. I mean, it might be a man that's when you get with him, he'll a woman beat or whatever situation is. I mean, it might be something crazy like that, or it might be a man out of your league. I'm just saying, I don't think
Out of the league, out of their
here
league.
it go.
Break it down.
You said it.
Because I agree with you on that, but tell
Okay.
them because it's better from a man from me, because
It's
I
a
break
couple
it down.
reasons. When I say out your
So can we
league-
clarify? You're talking to women right now. This is.
Oh, we
Oh
can.
no,
yeah.
I was. I can't hear in one ear. I'm just trying to make sure.
Tell the women.
I'm just saying it can be different reasons.
Go ahead. They need to hear.
And one can be that a man could be out of your I know y'all gonna really bash me for that, but out of
No,
the league, it is
I
what it is.
agree.
I mean,
We don't
it's like-
bash.
It's
mean,
true.
you-
It's true.
Out of the league can go both ways.
Yeah. Because you could step down, a woman could. Yeah,
There you go.
we were talking about that the other
it
day.
could be something as simple as you going out the wrong age, you in the wrong tax bracket.
Yeah,
you know
that
what I
plays a
mean?
role.
I mean, you want me to have all my stuff together, but you don't have nothing together.
Y'all hear that,
you
ladies?
want me to bring all the bacon home, but you won't even cook and clean.
Ooh.
But
I like
but
it.
so but why were you attracted to this woman who doesn't do any of those things?
Because I
though?
didn't know
Was
all
it
that
the
at first, so I
BBL?
got to talking to her and got her into
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah,
you vetted her because
Of
to me
course.
it's like you'll meet that and then men will continue on because of the BBL or something like that. Don't complain like you like the packaging, but you vet because you're more.
It has.
into
I
the
was just
mental.
finna say that. That's
but
why.
most men.
Yeah. But I mean, to make it last, and so I think you got to go into the intellect. You got to have that conversation. If
have
your first few conversations with a woman, y'all don't have nothing, y'all not relating on anything, or y'all not talking about the
turn
same
off,
thing, it's like,
right.
what are we doing again?
Yeah.
What are we talking about again? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that's why I think things like movies are bad first dates. Let's go somewhere we can sit down
Yeah.
and talk. Let me see what
That's good.
what you do every day
So
for real.
basically,
together.
they need to stay in their lane. People need to.
Well, some men too. I mean, I guess people.
Come on, give it to us.
Let it
Give
out.
to
Come
you,
on,
Jack.
you know.
Come on, give it to us.
So,
Come on, tell the
This
women.
is so complex. So,
Yeah,
what do you
let's hear it.
specifically want me to
A
answer
lot of
here
women
to?
say they can't find a good man, and what's
So,
help these people
for
out
one,
here, 'cause
let's-
they draining me.
Let's put in perspective when a woman
They're
say
they draining me.
when a woman says she wants a good man. What is the definition of a good man? Well, I'm trying to. Well, I mean, because
We had a whole show on it. You tell us.
we have to answer
because
that.
right because y'all. To be honest, women, y'all set the standard.
That's true.
You understand?
You
what
are.
I'm saying?
I agree
Facts.
with you.
Because
Facts.
That
men,
is so true.
whatever type of men y'all going for,
That's true. Could you tell? Look at the camera.
look,
Tell them.
women,
Tell them, please.
Women-
Y'all hear this? Listen, please. Let me sit up. Come on, go give it to them.
Where's our wine?
I'm gonna say this.
Water.
Women, ultimately, y'all have the power, and y'all set the standard.
That's true.
Okay. Oftentimes, I think women give the power away.
Right. You're absolutely right. I agree.
But break that down a little bit more because that's a concept you just told me. But like,
Okay.
if I was like Keisha, I don't know what you're talking
So,
about.
like,
You got to break
so
that
I'm
down.
gonna be straight.
Not give the power away.
Right. Be
Right?
specific.
So when you say give the power away, are they sleeping with them too quick? Are they just giving in too quick? Are they
I
not?
don't
Put in
think that's a such
action
thing.
what you just
It's-
said.
It's
Say it
it
again,
all
Jack.
comes down to the standard. When I say y'all have the power, I'm gonna be straightforward. Pussy is power. Okay. I'ma just
Pussy
be
is
straight up.
power. Okay.
And what I want to say is, y'all set the standard of how we need to interact with y'all, how y'all need to be respected and treated.
Because
if
if
we're
they-
gonna get
Because
that
if they
power.
allow it, they're gonna go for it, right? If they allow
men naturally we're conquerors.
That's
okay?
right.
And
I'm not even a man.
and honestly we're very lustful too.
But I'm still confused because I'm only trying to push it along because I'm also looking at the time and you're still being very pretty and fluffy and vague.
Okay.
So she was like, give advice to women who say they can't find a good man. Like you're saying they set the standard. Well, I'm like, okay. And so if I set my standard and I feel I'm going after my standard, your advice
Okay,
still
well then,
didn't say anything
I'm
to
I'm
me.
a speak in general what I think men are looking for because I don't think
There you
That's,
go.
I don't
that's,
think-
that's what we
I think
can't
women
do.
are confused about what makes them high value or a good woman.
Break it down.
I think women think, okay, I have this high level of education,
Right.
I have this money, I have this success.
Right.
That's not mine. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a woman who is soft, a woman
Y'all
who
hear
is,
that? Soft, because y'all talk back too much.
a woman who is soft, a woman who is feminine.
Says the one talking. Like, I'm like, see, I'm sorry. See, now she might think that she's soft.
Okay.
So, I don't know what she feels, but I'm just saying. It's like, again, it's all per like how we judge it. So I might.
Men
think,
are
but
going to
I'm soft.
choose the woman and that is soft, that is going to be nurturing.
Define soft is what I'm saying.
Soft is part of being soft is
back to Jack.
it is being submissive. It is being
Submissive. Oh, that's
it
another
is
whole-
being allowing him to lead. It is also, and this is just the truth. Men, we do like our egos to be stroked.
he said two things on there. Being some, we like,
And it is what it is. Women like attention.
but that's what you want, right? That's what you want. That's what you.
Right, but if we're being general,
That's-
staying
Jumping at
on
Jack.
the theme of
Jumping at
how
Jack.
can women find a good
That's kind of
man?
what I was gonna say. And I guess it is a thing of a good man, but it's like sex. You got to get to know that person and what works for that person.
Right.
I mean, you talking about what's a good man. What's a good man to her might not be a good man to her.
Right.
Just like if he said something about being submissive, the next man don't necessarily like that. So I think it's all about the communication. You getting to know that particular person. I guess it is something where you say a good man. I mean, a provider and all this, but the same thing don't work for one person. It work for another. So that's kind of a hard.
And don't you think when it's not working, just let it go.
Well, yeah, but
Just stop trying to force stuff. People try to force things, and it.
No, because you know my mind is so linear.
Yeah.
I'm like, so is this helping women get a good man? I'm still trying to get.
I mean, find out
help
that
to-
man. Like I said, it's just like
So
sex.
what should they look for
It's just
as-
like sex.
right
Quit
now?
trying to put that man in the same box you put the last man in.
I'm a single woman. I'm invited to this show. She has two nice-looking single men. I don't know nothing about you. So if I'm sitting over here going, "Ooh, I want to talk to one of them," what would be my first step? How can I identify, are these good men? Which one should? How would a woman identify who to even target?
It's all in the conversation, like I just said.
That's what I was
And then
gonna
you got-
say.
it's-
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta.
It gotta be the
yes,
conversation.
you
What
gotta-
fits you?
Right.
I might be a workaholic. He may not be. You don't. Which one fits you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we should have our non-negotiables, and we should have our standards already, and we should know what we're looking for in a man. Does
if
he
he's
fit
not- yeah, does he
those
fit?
pieces of the
Right.
puzzle?
Don't put all men in the same
Right.
box to say this is a particular. I mean, I guess it's some traits of a good man, but I think for the most part, it's you seeing what works between you and that particular person. Like I said, it's like
So it's
sex.
not cookie
Everybody's
cutter.
different.
It's not cookie
No,
cutter
you
at
have
all.
to figure out that person.
I feel like there is no woman out there who is soft, feminine, and nurturing that has a problem getting a man. I feel like bottom line. If you
That ain't
you
true.
want-
It ain't
I know
true.
that- I see a lot of women that gonna say
It
that,
ain't
that
true.
they don't believe.
Wait
They
a
don't go
minute,
for
wait.
that.
Say that again, because I'm gonna agree with him a little bit. Go ahead, say that again.
I feel like bottom line.
Okay.
There is not women out there who are soft, feminine, nurturing, submissive that have a problem getting a man.
A man or a good man?
That's why this is so subjective.
Right,
Because a good man to y'all could be what? He got 6 figures, 7 figures.
Mm-hmm.
He what?
And
He
I think
doesn't
that
have-
I think that's the difference.
he, like what? Because I feel like it's like socially acceptable for a good man or a man to take on a woman's baggage that may not. The woman can have children by another man, but she deserves to have a good man that's going to come in and take care of her and her children.
Yeah.
'Cause
Does she
that's what
not?
does.
Does she not?
So what you saying?
Does she not?
I believe in being equally yoked.
Okay, so then
Okay,
don't go
so
after
if I'm
the
coming to the
woman with
table,
kids.
if I'm coming, okay, but there's a lot of single women who are coming to the table with past traumas, past.
Because are we calling kids trauma? I'm trying to figure it out here.
I'm not saying that, but
Because
No, he's just
I
saying
know,
in general.
because I know
He's
single
just talking
mothers.
about packages. Period.
Right, because that can be anything. Because I have a friend, 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, and she's about to get married to a good man by most standards.
what makes someone a good man?
Yeah,
Right, that's why I said by most
I think
standards.
we need to answer that question.
was the
What do
million-dollar
y'all think?
question.
No, you ladies. What do you consider a good man? Dana, what do you consider a good man?
I have one.
Right, because
Don't
what I
let
might
me
think
answer that.
it's-
Let them answer that because I'm more long-winded.
Because what?
I just look for more than that than what's a good man. I have so many different.
No. So no.
What's
no.
your definition
Yeah,
of a good
what-
man? I mean, everybody got a different
Right, and that's
definition
what I'm
of a
saying.
good
There are
man.
there are many things. Is what I'm
Well, that
saying.
goes to the
There's-
fact that everybody wants something different.
Right. So, but I'm more open-minded than a lot is what I'm saying. So I might not think a rapper is a good. Some people don't think just because you're a rapper you're not a good man. I don't think that.
That
way,
don't make
so.
sense.
Jackson.
Dana said she digressed.
What we're doing is
Right.
I don't think like a lot of people.
Well, that's my point, though. The point is that is 3 beautiful women sitting right here, and all you might have a different definition of what a good man may be. So that really
Jesus.
It's all about what's good to you. Because in my head, I might think, okay, if I'm a loyal guy, if I'm an honest guy, if I'm a hardworking guy,
but let's go
I'm
back.
a good man, but she might not want that.
Right.
That is very true.
So let's go back to what you said about the baggage. Let's go back if a woman have baggage.
They ain't gonna let that go.
No, because I want to, because some women might get offended. So if a woman have baggage, she shouldn't expect for a man to be, what did you say?
I'm all about being equally yoked.
It meant meaning what?
Meaning if you have certain baggage,
you could take my baggage, right? That's what you're saying? She have baggage.
I don't
baggage,
help.
I don't think you should have the expectation that you should have somebody coming in with a clean slate. That
Just
should
because
have just because
she have kid baggage from this, you said kids.
So do you help her unpack?
I mean,
Do you help her unpack the baggage?
absolutely. I feel like
We're
everybody.
not attacking you. We just want
No,
Yeah,
I'm standing on what I'm saying.
Yes.
You
So
understand
are
what I'm
you saying that-
respectfully?
You're
Yes.
saying that a good man would help her unpack the baggage.
Or she shouldn't expect for the man
I
to.
think people need to come healed.
Bingo. There we go.
I think people need
that's
to.
what.
I,
That's.
need pe- I think
I
people
agree.
don't need to have the expectation.
I
that
agree.
This person's gonna come in my life and heal me from what you want to call
Okay.
trauma,
I
baggage,
agree.
anything. People need to come healed.
All
They
right.
do the inner work.
So that
There
means
you go.
men,
We can be
That makes
equally
sense.
men
yoked.
and women.
Absolutely.
Let's just clarify that.
Yeah.
Men
Absolutely.
and women, because I feel like men a lot of the times expect women to come
Healed.
healed,
They
but
wa-
then they have
know.
their stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want to make it clear that it's for men and women. He said people, okay?
People, right.
So don't expect me, the expectation of me to be perfect or for me to come healed and then I have to deal with your stuff.
Absolutely.
Their baggage
That's
is
not fair.
wrong.
Just like
Yeah.
if my credit is good
Yeah.
and your credit is shot,
Yes. Yeah. And a lot of
hello.
people. So the answer to what I was asking,
I'm just saying.
people need to heal themselves before they try to get in a deep relationship
I
because
believe so.
they said, well, they can't. You know, and I told the ladies, I said, you can't find no one. Once you step back and take care of you
Of yourself, yes.
Self-care.
and stop bringing that trauma and drama to the next relationship. See what you like. See what about you that you love and what you wanting, and stop going looking to find that in a man because he cannot heal you.
And like you said, it goes both ways, men and women.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry, because I'm the time hoe over here. So I just wanted to say I'll read some of the comments really quick. So women need to stop trying to look and wait was one comment.
Yeah.
Another said, so be submissive, quiet, and stroke your egos. Got it. All right. Someone
It's
said,
gonna work.
tell it, Orvalle. So she has to fully know herself to know exactly what she wants. People hide things. You must converse with people. I'm going to read the rest too, but to me, that's what resonates to me the most. If you're giving actionable advice, because that's my brain thinks, okay, I hear what you're saying, but what do I do? I think one of the things you do is spend a little more time in the front talking and having a conversation, because people rush. Because to me, when I see people making these crappy, I'm like, did you have a conversation? Like, you didn't know this? How did you not know this?
Right.
And I think that can be done in 1 or 2 conversations. Like, that's how quick.
Yeah, because one lady said 3 years later she found out that he have 8-10 kids. How do you be with someone and you don't know?
3 years later.
You know, I'm sorry.
She probably didn't even met mom and didn't realize that was strange.
Yeah, and then you don't meet anybody. Someone told me, well, I never met anybody, none of his friends. So why are you continually dating this person if you haven't met anybody? So ladies and gentlemen, take more time and look deep inside. Ask the right question and listen, because it's there. All of it's there. Go
So
ahead.
let me say this. I think a good man will do that because
A good man will take the time
a
to
good
know
man,
you.
a man that is interested for real, okay, in a woman will take the time to do that. Okay, so I'm saying some men who may not have their best interest at heart will just want to rush things. They don't care about no conversation. They don't care about coffee
And so you say
dates.
for the woman, she needs to pay attention to that. She pointed to me because I don't do coffee dates. I'm sorry. No, I'm going to.
Y'all set the
comb my
standard
hair,
of how this is
but,
going to go.
Wait, what no coffee date? What's
Women, y'all set the standard
Listen,
of
this
how
is your studio. We can stay here all night if you want to talk
Dates,
about
it's
coffee
time
dates.
to talk. It's
I don't
that
have a show
time
after
to
this.
talk.
Right.
Right?
But
Yes.
So
and
the coffee date is the
I
time
think that's
to
one of the,
me.
that's one of the
And
first.
and she said she don't do it, and I'm like, I totally believe in
Well,
that.
how do you? But she already knows she avoiding the question, so I want to ask her. So how do you get to know him if you don't? What you do? Go to a movie or something? How you get to know someone? You don't do a dinner or coffee or something
Can
like
I
that?
submit if Guys, won't you call in? 470-251-4707. We're trying to read it. We can't see, so just call in.
So, Dana, how do you get to know a person if you don't go on a what y'all call a coffee date? Or something like that?
You got a lot of women just go. You know what these women do? They go to bed straight with them as soon as they meet them.
I don't think that's a problem.
I
don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's going to change the trajectory if this man looks at you long term.
Hey, that's the thing women don't seem
to be honest.
Listen, that's something y'all women don't
what's not?
Y'all going back 20 years ago. I'm agreeing with you.
So you sleep with a woman on the first date?
That don't necessarily mean I'm not going to make her my wife.
Yes, because this is the.
You heard it first. That's Status Network.
Are you serious?
Say that.
Are y'all ready to? Are y'all ready to learn this and listen?
Oh,
to
I
this?
want to hear this. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Talk show divas after dark.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, calm down. What the bell? Give me the bell. Okay, so you're saying that if a woman sleep with a man on the first date, that they may be your wife, considered.
Yes.
So y'all don't look at a woman different. Like what if she slept with another man a day before? What if
now that may be a little different. That may be a little different.
How would you know?
I'm ready to tell you. I'm ready to tell you.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just go. I'm gonna give you a visual. I'm gonna give you a visual. So if you sleep with Sharon on Saturday, she just slept with Tim on Friday. His stuff is still up in there. Y'all gonna go up in there?
But you wouldn't know.
Let me explain.
Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead and talk. Jojo, you hear him?
That's something I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? It's always a possibility. You know, they can do that if they wait 3 months and then slept with somebody else, slept with you the next day. True. My whole thing is we having that vibe and it's flowing like that and we feeling each other, and your only reasons for not doing this because, it's the first date. That's a bigger turnoff than, you know what I'm saying, if you...
Really?
Yes, I need you to keep it real and I need to go by the vibe.
If we
not vibe, you're saying energy. You're saying energy, and I kind of agree.
If the energy is there, and the only reason is because...
I just want women to understand.
Tell us, please.
And this is from my man perspective.
What? Really?
Cause I feel like she keep it real.
JoJo about to jump off the.
I missed that one.
Wait a minute, the hell. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. Go ahead.
From my male perspective, it's not going to be the sex that's going to make me fall in love with you.
Okay, what is it? So why are you sleeping with the person on the first day?
Look, okay, but I'm gonna speak from my experience. When I was falling in love with a woman, it's because we were spending quality time.
Okay.
When you that's how you genuinely make a connection. Men can have sex with you, and that's just that.
Got us drinking. Go ahead.
That's just that. But if I'm investing my quality time in you, and we're quality time, we're going on dates, we're getting to know each other. That's how people fall for each other.
After the sleep,
it's not. It has nothing to. For me, it has nothing to do.
You. Okay. All right, so
in general for men.
No, because I want the next thing, but just to summarize that is basically these two men who appear very intelligent, smart, brain. They said if you sleep with a man on the first night, that does not necessarily X you out. You heard it from these two men. I'm just saying.
I totally agree. I stand to
that.
I'm simplifying. I got ADHD. I need to know the point.
Okay. What's the submission thing? Because nobody called. Because I feel like if you know, this is my standpoint as a woman. If I feel like a man is really like, if you've been in enough relationships, right? I guess. If a man is really giving his all to you, so why wouldn't you reciprocate that? Like, as far as submission is concerned.
Oh, submission. We on submission. Because you thought me, okay.
I was just like, what?
Okay.
Because what did the person say about the submission thing that y'all were looking at?
I'm going to defend the ladies. I think majority of time, if a woman feels protected and safe, she's naturally going to submit.
I agree.
There you go.
I do believe the fellas, we can do a better.
Give me the bell. Slide the bell.
Slide the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
Absolutely. I feel like, man, we can do a better job of providing that safety for y'all.
And
we can.
You said that so right, because only my issue is because, believe it or not, I've never been called submissive, but and I'm bold, but it's the same thing. If I see somebody bolder and bigger than me, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But if I feel like this bitch ass, so
you're gonna what?
You're gonna run over them.
You're gonna run over them.
So you're right. So I'm saying we recognize when it's like, oh, he know what he's talking about.
Right.
But I think what has happened now is men have realized that they have more leverage in the dating game than women. So it's kind of like nobody. It's like who's gonna go first? Is the woman gonna go first, or the man is gonna go first as far as the submission? And nobody wants to relinquish power and control. And men have gotten, like I said, I feel like women outnumber men. There are a lot more options for men. So technically, men nowadays have more leverage in the dating world, and men are getting smart and figuring that out. And I think men have taken advantage of that.
I agree with that.
As far as this submission thing, I mean, I guess I want a woman to be submissive, but I want a woman. I want a woman that can check me too.
That's right.
Hello.
In a certain situation, I want to respect her enough to let her check me in
Hello.
a certain situation.
Right.
Baby, you don't need to do that. That dude ain't no good for you. He don't need to be. You know what I'm saying?
you be too
Instead of her just
submissive,
sitting
you
there
gonna-
down
it's gonna
quiet
turn you
while
off,
I'm
right?
doing something. You know, and I need to be able to respect her opinion enough to be like, you know what, baby, you don't usually do this. I know for you to say that, you really felt that, and I mean, so it got to go kind of both ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, be submissive because you know I run this, but at the same token, you know what you run to. So I just my way.
That's good. Iron sharpens iron. That's in every relationship.
You thinking about
I think ultimately, I think men, we have ego. It is what it is.
Mic
It's
up.
not going
Mic up.
anywhere.
Mic up.
Men, we have ego. It is what it is, ladies. It's not going anywhere.
I hate the
And to be
ego.
honest, it is very fragile. So women, you got to play the game.
Whatever.
You got to play
And then
the
say
game.
it again.
You
It's
got
a game, ladies
you got
and gentlemen.
to play
Life
the
is a game.
game of, and I'm giving y'all the game. We have men, we have ego. It is fragile. You got to play the game of, I guess if you want to say stroking the ego. It just is what it is. It's not going to change.
So do men want to get married now? This 2023. Do they think
Everybody
about
different, like different women.
Yeah.
I mean, like everybody different.
wait a minute. What was that look for? I said marriage was a bad word. Do people want to get married now? I don't know what's out there.
I don't think we have enough time for this show.
We stop when the owner says stop. So just give us the 5-minute countdown because I seen you jittering and there was a question I wanted to happen and it came. I'm like, oh, what's with the sanctity of marriage these days? What's up?
What do
Come
y'all
on,
think?
Jack.
Well,
What's your
Because a lot of women want to get married. They want to start. What's going on?
I think it's not necessarily a age thing, but a maturity thing. I think when like a dude like me, I used to.
So are you married? We don't know. Are you married? You dating? You're not
No,
married.
I'm just fresh out of a relationship.
Oh, just fresh. He's fresh out of a relationship,
Yeah,
ladies.
So I'm not even really doing too much right now. I'm still dealing with that. So.
But the
Come here,
few
brother.
words
Come
you
here.
said before all that, because you know I catch everything.
Mm-hmm.
You were just saying that. Say it right before you said you weren't dating. Before they asked you that question. What was the question you asked them? Because now my thought just escaped me.
Marriage.
But you were saying that.
It's not an age thing, but a maturity thing.
Okay, all right, that's exactly. I knew
was
you were gonna
saying that
trigger me,
once
but you said you've done your share of
being a player, being
right.
with
So
different women,
stop.
and being out
But
there
now
dating.
you've matured and you're different.
Right.
But women, we were meeting at that age, the player, mature. So because it's like, so this is how many years were you that player? How many years did you break women's hearts?
Why I had
And then
to
you
break
expect,
hearts?
and then you expect all women
had to
to
break
be
hearts.
healed
Thank
now
you, Dana.
when you done spent 15, 20 years breaking
no.
hearts.
Over 10 years
Did you
ago.
get your heart
Over 10
broken?
years
Because you
ago.
broke a lot of hearts. Is that
Over
what
10
happened?
years ago. Yeah.
So if
Over
the
10 years
right
ago.
one,
But I think that someone told me one day when I was still out there, I'm gonna be the old man
South
under
side.
the tree. West side.
West side.
Bankhead, Bluff affiliated.
All right.
Somebody told me one day that I'm gonna be the old man on the tree. Yeah. You know, the old man be old. I mean, come here, gal. I'm like, that ain't fun.
so would you settle down? Would you settle down and get married if the right woman?
Have you
I
been
was just
there?
engaged. I'm supposed to be actually getting married in 2 weeks from now.
Oh
Everybody-
my
goodness.
goodness!
Yeah, so,
Okay.
You're really.
Yeah, so it's been since
Aw.
October now, so it's
It's okay.
I'm just focused on other stuff right now.
I hear you.
Alright, yeah.
Everything happens
So
for
I
a
was trying to
reason.
get married. I got to the point in life where I feel like I don't did my
We're not
thing.
going to ask you what happened because that's
No, we're not gonna
we're
go
not
through
going to do
that.
that.
He
So,
said, "No, we're not gonna do that on the show." Gonna ask, will she think you're not a good guy now, or are you a bad man now? Because it's all perception. So I don't even.
We both did. We're not getting into
Are you
that.
good or bad?
we're going to leave that
Respect
alone.
his privacy.
I'm
That's
definitely-
privacy. We
Yeah,
gon-
I'm definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I believe you.
I just wanted to make sure because if you had a kid, you should probably consider yourself not a good woman, but you can have that and still.
I didn't
just
say
wanted to
that.
make
Jack
sure.
didn't say that. Jack didn't
seemed
say
as
that.
though
Jack
you're
didn't say
very-
that. Jack didn't
It's
say
the
that.
phone
Person.
number in the chat.
That's a
Can we get
really
somebody to call in?
So let me just say
Because
that.
my
I
people's
really
texting
still
me.
want to
Let me
know
just
what.
say that.
The phone is
That's a
Four
really
seven-
big.
put the
Go
number in
ahead.
the
Go
chat.
ahead. That's a really
470
big decision. So
251-4707.
would you say that you're
470-251-4707. Guys, you put the number in the chat.
Say it again.
Y'all have any questions?
Say it again.
470-251-4707. Call in, ask any questions to Jack, Mr. Williams, BBL, Diva, Renee, Dana. I'm just like, but I know. Jack is a great. I know Jack is a great person. You seem very compassionate, family man.
I'm a Taurus. I don't believe in all that science stuff. So I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
don't say I don't believe in it. I don't understand it, so I don't.
Oh, yeah,
pay too
that's-
much
yeah,
attention to
yeah,
it. It's
that's-
like it's
I'm an Aries. We approaching. We coming. We coming.
There any more questions in there for anybody? Did you put it? Okay, I can't see. So here we go.
So Anthony says a woman does not have to lose any of her phenomenal soft and submissive side to check her man. All right, we have another one. Fifi says marriage is a United States scam, paperwork, contract fees. Just turn up for your person your way and keep Uncle Sam out of it.
I want him to call it.
Somebody was agreeing with somebody. Something said a man who is walking and living in his God power attracts exactly the type of empress he needs, and vice versa. How you gonna win when you ain't right within?
Yeah.
Hello. Those were the
Come
comments.
on.
Thank you, everybody. Those
That's
are
good
awesome. But
stuff.
I'm just gonna let you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you answer the question though. Eventually, men, I think, do want to eventually settle down, but it's just when you're ready. You might not be ready. When we were young, it's like as much as I can conquer, as much as I can just be ready. Cause we just do.
And then
we just,
Yeah.
I mean, just be real, man. I mean,
yeah, you heard it from a man, and then a lot of women doing a poly relationship now. They having two men or the men.
That's
having
fun,
two
but
The
it's a lot of
women have gotten more and more masculine these days.
Yeah.
Do women still want to get married? Because I'm meeting a lot of them who
That's
don't.
a good question.
To be honest.
Do y'all still want to get married out there? That's a good question.
So yeah, my bad. I think a lot of women are realizing that a lot of black men are not proposing, so they're now becoming okay with the concept. But I think every woman at some point, but after a while you get jaded because you had Jack going around for 25 years breaking hearts. You know what I mean?
I
And
was
now
gonna
he's-
say,
now
okay,
he's
you
healed
took
and he's
it
good. You
from
know, but
me.
you know.
But we grown now.
Come healed, everybody. Please come
That's
healed.
not that's true because it all goes back to that come healed because I think that women have been through so much from 1 to maybe 5 men. I don't know. I'm just giving an example that they're like, I'm done with the whole marriage thing.
So if a couple been together for 4 or 5 years, is there a time limit they should get married or anything? Because I know someone asked me to ask y'all that. To ask the question. They've been with someone 4 years and they haven't proposed yet. So should they keep waiting or what should they do? Let them know.
I mean, I understand women, y'all have a biological clock as far as having
don't.
children. Okay. But what's the rush? I mean, we know what's at stake, right?
So what if they be with someone 4 or 5 years and we're not getting married? They just wasting their time. Should there be a time period to say, look, if we're not doing anything, we're here playing as married couples. We're putting our finances together, but it's nothing steady. It's nothing concrete. Should they continue to do the same thing, or should they say, fuck it, I'm leaving?
I say no.
No way.
I say if you're a grown person and you've been in a relationship that long, I can't put no specific time on it, but if I had to, I'd say maybe 3 years, 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know, something like that. But it gets
Somebody got something to say.
Okay. Hello, Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. Who are we speaking to?
Hi, how are you? This is Desi.
Hi, Debbie. How are you? Thank you for calling
That's
in.
my friend. What's up,
Okay,
Desi?
Debbie, what you got?
Desi. Her
Hi.
name is Desi.
Hi, Desi.
Hi. So much going on the show. Thank you for having this show. I appreciate you guys for having me on. Y'all funny. The concept of marriage, yeah, I think at some point every woman does want to get married. But at this point in my life, I'm a woman of, I'm a mature woman, and I've never been married. And I just feel like I don't want to put the government in it because I've acquired and amassed so much for myself that if something goes south, I don't want the government telling me how I got to divide it. I'm not going into anything thinking it's ever going to go south, but I say put paperwork in place, put contracts in place between you and yours to secure what your future is. And I've always said that because I have friends in the LGBT community whose families would pull the plug on them because they didn't like their lifestyle, but their mates wouldn't do it. There's like, no, let them fight. So I think contracts between the parties and saying what you want, and it's not just a will. I think that's something that should be considered, even if you've been in a long-standing relationship.
So not just a will in a trust. That's what you're saying.
Talking about everything.
Everything.
Everything, and most of the stuff that a marriage license would already cover, though.
Right.
I mean, the paper, instead of doing the marriage license with the government, she's saying just do all that paperwork yourself.
Between each other.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Why do we have the government in between? And everything comes down to money. They want a piece of the money.
That's something to think about.
That is
Are we
definitely
marrying for money?
so different.
Oh, you said, are we married?
No,
for
we're not
money?
married for money, but we might get divorced for it. So.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah, that's another question. A lot of guys, I heard that too. A lot of guys scared to get married because of the finance situation. As far as if they get a divorce, they have to pay out. And
Let's get a prenup. Let's get a prenup.
Prenuptials.
Yeah.
Okay.
If a woman's not after your money, she has no problem signing a prenup.
Right. I mean.
Okay, so I got a question for the woman. If
have mercy, scared. I'm like, who the hell is that? Did you see?
the roles were reversed and it was supposed to be required that the woman was supposed to be the financial provider in a relationship, would y'all want to take your time getting married?
The roles are not reversed either way. Okay. Whoever has the most money has to pay. Ask Mary. So it's whoever has the most money. So all of
Ask Jennifer. Ask Hallie.
Most people don't have nothing to take.
Do women not marry somebody who's not providing for them?
Yes, believe it or not.
Yes.
It happens. Yes.
What happens?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mary J. Blige going through that?
Okay.
Or went through it?
I didn't know women were actually saying I do to men who
they are
providers.
So you don't know no broke men married. Come on now, Bill.
Money fluctuates. But at the time when a woman says I do, I thought a woman says yes because this man has proven.
If they do that, then they're labeled gold diggers and they don't want to build with a man.
So
if they do
it's
that.
because women try so hard because we say, you know what, we're a rider. We'll hold you down. We got you. A lot of times women will believe in potential.
That's correct.
And if we see the goodness in you, we can't want more for you than you want for yourself, even though we see your potential. So a lot of times we marry for better or for worse and holding strong to that, and we're just dumb and dumber. But it happens.
It happens.
I've had a woman leave me because I ain't had no money, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't know any women that. So
and I'm not upset with her.
Just get married. They don't care potential. Young women out there marrying potential. I don't know.
A lot of women are marrying potential.
I don't know. I don't know anything
because
about
the men
that.
now have gotten to the point
That's
now.
Just like Lauren,
they know that if they have money, there are certain women that swarm around them because they just want the money. So yes, they're marrying potential because they can't get the man with the money because the man is like, nah, his tentacles are up. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll take what they can get.
I don't agree with it. I mean, that's each his own. But I mean, the hell, I couldn't do it. You know, I couldn't do it. You gotta.
My thing too, when I listen to a lot, because I don't know about Mr. JackTre, but and I think even more than Big R, I engage in a lot of social media just to hear and this and that, so I hear a lot of trending things. But I hate when those thoughts go. I blame it on the one ear thing, but no, because you were saying like the married. What's the last damn thing you said? The married for potential or not? It's just like when you. Shit, it lost me. It'll come back.
Do you have any more questions?
I do. I did want to say something about the good man. You know, what's a good man or how to find a good man.
Thank you.
I will say that the concept of a good man is fluid because what's a good man to me might not be a good man to each of you.
So what do you know? And so,
you know what? First off, I'm not broke, so I'm allergic to broke. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm not your sister.
So a good man has a wage, a starting wage.
But for me, outside of all that, I have to feel safe, and safe for me isn't necessarily a financial or walking down the street safe, but I have to be 100% safe to be myself. Because and I have to be able to be vulnerable, and I have to be feminine, because I've lived a life where I've always had to play both roles as a single parent and as a businesswoman. So I have to be able to walk in my divine feminine. Okay. If you can't, and if I'm able to walk in my divine feminine, I'm able to submit to you. And if you're not a worthy man, I won't submit to you.
That's right.
So that's what a good man is
That's
for
what
me.
I've been saying.
Sum it up.
Well, when that girl broke up with me, she said I was such a good man.
Right.
But I wasn't for her.
There's a lot of good broke men.
But you feel me? I got dumped. But I was such a good man.
That's a loaded question when y'all asking why you can't find a good man. What is a good man to you?
Yeah, because some women I saw was it Michael Basin? He put, can a man take a woman out on $50? You can't take me out on $50. But a lot of women say, yeah.
But you absolutely can. It doesn't cost anything to make it doesn't cost that much to make an amazing picnic and take me out and talk and sit me down and talk to me and get into my mind. A bottle of wine, well, a good bottle of wine might cost $50, but still, it's but I mean, it's doable.
I mean, everybody have a different level.
Spend $50. You can go to Dave and Buster's.
Right. So
You're gonna spend more than $50.
You're gonna spend more than $50.
But you can spend.
Thank y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That was really good. Thank you so much.
Okay,
so yeah, no, I can't do nothing with $50.
But what if he's creative? You can't.
I can't. My standards are different than other people.
Your standard relies on how much money he spent on you.
No, I'm saying the question was, can a man take me out with $50?
Right.
No, because I may want the steak might cost $65 or $75.
That's not where he's taking you. Though.
Well, I'm not going.
I don't think it's a problem with that. I don't think you should settle. I don't think no woman should settle.
I don't do that.
Everybody deserves what their heart desires. Right. If you need somebody that's giving you the $85 steak plate,
I cannot go. That's me. I can't do it.
But to me, it still goes back to vetting and speaking and talking, because I may not go get coffee or whatever, because that's silly to me. I'm probably not going to go on a picnic because I don't like bugs and grass and all that. But you can find some place for under $50 that's cool and cute, and you know what I mean? It could be brunch. So I'm not set on the amount of money spent. It's the creativity and the thought you put into it. So, and I'm not asking you how much you paid or spent. You could have got a Groupon. I don't know. Exactly. I don't care. But if I'm having that experience, it's cool. But if you say, hey, let's go.
Put a dollar amount on it.
I'm saying that. I'm saying
you don't
that.
think
I don't judge you for that.
I'm saying that if I want to, if a person takes me out or whatever, my man takes me out, then he already knows me, because he's not gonna. He already know what the deal is.
He ain't gonna take you to the park.
I'm not going to no damn park.
And that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, if I go to the park, go to the park by myself. I'm just saying that's I know my level of what I want for me, and it goes. You know what I mean? It's like, no, hell no, 50. What? Yeah. I'm like.
And that's what I was gonna say. If you've been conversing before you go out,
even I didn't.
You're vibing off of each other, so you're gonna do something.
Let me say this. Let me say I never.
Yes, let's go to Dave and Buster's. You know what I'm saying? Or that might not be.
Dave and Buster's like 150.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm just saying, like you're vibing off of each other, so you can agree on.
Even when I was dating, I was I'm just different.
So I'm going to summarize it, because we have 4 more minutes.
Okay.
But basically, another actionable thing, I think, in the getting to know you and trying to find a good man is, I again believe in 1 or 2 conversations. If we're talking and he's excited about a picnic, and I'm like, and you can start learning. Okay, we kind of like different things, and that's okay.
Right.
But if you're a guy and she got a big BBL or whatever, so you just looking at that, and she's saying stuff that you don't normally do, or at that point, it's your turn to walk away and say, we're not on the same. But the problem, most people are continuing.
That's correct.
When they see that there's a niche, or some people don't even talk enough to get to that. So that's what you do. All my ADHD ladies.
And then a lot of women are taking this one lady. She's taking care of a guy. I said, did you get to know the guy? So now she's 4 or 5 years in. He's not doing anything because you wanted a man so bad that you put money out there on the dates. So now he got used to her paying for everything. And then you want to complain. When I told you that, you tear my ear up, because it's like you created this problem. It's like in the beginning, you're paying this, you're doing this, you're doing. Y'all sit back and just chill.
So now you want to complain that he's not doing anything. Why? You should have straightened that from the beginning, don't you think? It should have been in the beginning. You should have straightened all that.
It's just like when a man start off with his wallet. You better,
You're right. You better continue it.
Continue with the wallet.
You're absolutely right. If you start it, you got to finish it.
Right.
You got to finish it. Just like some women. Yeah. So ladies, you got to pick your level or pick your lane. You know, they can't say a woman is a gold digger because if a woman used to a certain lifestyle, get who you can afford.
That's right.
If she like McDonald's, get a McDonald's woman.
In all ways too, because then that's also like you might be into just totally different things. Like people just don't know. Like, and I was sharing this with someone when I was going through that dating process. Like, I live in Gwinnett, you know, far away from most of Atlanta, and if a guy wants to insist on meeting halfway, then I know immediately we're not a match. Like, no, you're coming to Gwinnett. This is the first time I've ever met you, and that's part of my.
Yes,
I'm not going
your
any
standard.
further. That's one of them. That's why I said I got a lot of chops.
Y'all set the standard.
And listen, I like McDonald's, but at the same time, I'm not going to get a man who can only feed me McDonald's. I'm just saying.
Not
like,
on the first date, though.
No, not on the first date. Hell no.
So if you're on the second or third, you'll let a man feed you McDonald's?
Hell no. That's just a regular when I get off from work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cash at me like $7 or whatever. I could get that myself, but no. Like down the line, yeah, like he said, you know, we're married.
Y'all hanging out.
Yeah,
like, let's get McDonald's.
Yeah.
I still not eat McDonald's.
I can't do McDonald's.
I can't do McDonald's. Yeah.
So, can I ask y'all to cook for me on the second date or third date? When does cooking privileges kick in?
I could cook. Yeah, I would cook.
That's a good question because
You're not coming to my house on the first. You are not coming to
that means you have to go to somebody's house.
I don't eat out, baby. That's my.
But I'm just saying, you're not coming to my house on the second date. Like, so you cannot ask if I'm going to cook because I'm not going to yours either. Now, if we're going to a place that's a cooking class or whatever, but you specifically said if you request on the second or third date, can I cook for you? No, you're not coming to my house.
Fifth date?
I love to cook. So,
no McDonald's.
I get the question, do y'all cook? Is it okay for a man to ask?
Somebody's calling.
Okay.
Give me the water.
It's okay. Hello, Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. That's who we're speaking to.
It's okay.
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. Who we speaking to?
I'm going to turn this down so I don't hear myself all crazy the feedback.
Okay.
Hey, so you guys.
Yes.
I just heard Orvalle ask when somebody's going to start cooking. So here's the thing. I just wanted to say one thing before y'all go.
Who is this?
I came in late.
What's your name?
But
what's your name?
It don't matter.
Let's go by Amber today.
Amber. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Amber.
So these days, in my opinion, the whole, equally yoked thing, that's great, sure. But I'm all for the women do their role in the house. They take care of the children. They take care of the man. They're feeding him. They're cooking for him. They're cleaning the house. Okay, they're teaching the children. They're massaging him. They're doing his clothes. So that's a job. And not saying anyone on the show has said anything at the contrary, but this is just a general statement to the public. Okay, we have to get away. We have to get away from the whole independent, super, ultra, kind of like debilitatingly independent woman. I think it's okay to let the man be the man, and you take care of him and do it like that. And that's all I gotta say.
What's your favorite restaurant?
I don't have a favorite restaurant. I'm a chef. So I'm actually a chef. Yeah, so it won't, we won't have to go out.
Okay.
I like that. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
And thank you guys.
Thank you.
So, okay, we're going to get ready to wrap this up. We appreciate you guys for
today
being on the
was
show.
So good.
Yes, we appreciate you guys. JackTre Wallace.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks for having
me. And Mr. Williams, BBL and actor. I'll be watching Law and Order real soon when I get back to the house. I got to record it. We appreciate you guys for coming.
Yeah, you guys gave us some good tips.
You guys for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Divas
we love you guys.
Atlanta. Check us out on Instagram and YouTube. Talk Show Divas of Atlanta. I'm Diva D. Alexis. This is Diva Dana and Diva K. Renee. Thank you guys for watching. We love you.
We love you guys.
Mm. I'm ready. I'm ready. So ready. Bro, I must be ready. Yeah, I feel so ready. Head my heart so heavy. Can't let go, won't let me. Though I move so steady.
Why men want us to follow them when they don't know where the hell they're going? You know, they say you need to listen. You need to listen to me, and then they don't have a plan. They don't have a blueprint of where they're going. So why should women follow a man if you don't know where you're going?
You got social media that's telling people this is acceptable now. You can go outside with your bonnet on your head.
Yes. Yeah,
to the beach.
That's the bonnet.
To the beach with the bonnet on your head at the beach.
So if you're a real woman, you don't want no bad boy. I'm talking about a real woman don't want nobody. She trying to have a peace of mind, trying to raise something and build something.
Would you ever have a threesome with another woman?
Of course, if you want to do
Would you have one with another man?
Of course, if you want to do it.
Wow. You're no fun for me. What sign are you?